All right, boys and girls, welcome back to the Uncle Bogator channel. All right, I'm ready to get this ape hanger project wrapped up. Hopefully, I can get either all the way there or most of the way there today. It's Thursday. I should have put out part one of this video last weekend. Should have. Shit happens. But quick recap for anybody who wasn't on that particular video. We've got everything torn apart. It was an absolute disaster. Not disaster, but just tedious getting everything apart so I could move things around. I've got all the wires extended. I've got this guide string run through. I didn't have anything to really tape up those wires last week when I came to a stopping point, but we got that today. So I'm only going to film a little bit here and there. You guys don't need to see every little painstaking detail. My biggest goal this morning is to get these wires routed through, get the plugs soldered onto the end there. The kit that I bought did come with new pins. Let me get that out of there. I'm not really comfortable repinning those plugs, so we're gonna have solder connections again. You guys know me, maybe you don't, but you should. I will likely run into problems. That's just how it goes, right? It's just how it works for anybody, I think, working on things. But hopefully we can minimize those problems and get this thing going. So without further ado, let's get started. All right, I am known for getting my big back in the way a lot of the time. And my whole work area is an absolute mess. I hate that, but I kind of know where everything is. If I clean everything up too much, then I'm going to lose track of some things. Like I said in the last video, again, you may or may not have been here, I have never fully done something like this before. The last time I did bars, I just helped. I helped with the bars. I didn't really do them. We didn't run the bars on the inside of, I don't know what I just said. We didn't run the wires on the inside of the bars. We did everything external, which is fine. Well, that's kind of how things were done before, I guess. It wasn't always absolutely dire that you had things. Look at me, I can't even talk right now. Neat and tidy like that. Honestly, back then, handlebars didn't even really come with the option. This was like 2007. I think some of them, matter of fact, I remember when we did the bars, it was me and my old sponsor for the motorcycle club I was in. When we did the bars, he said some people run them through. He made it sound like it was a whole new idea, which could have been the case back then. 2007, is that what I said? Yeah, 2007. We're gonna run a little bit more tape on here. I don't wanna get this thing too clogged up. I did buy some grease, not the movie, but yeah, I hope this works, man. I did buy some grease to lube this thing up. You guys are gonna hear me repeat myself a bunch because I'm trying to concentrate on this while also having a conversation with you. Let's trim the ends of these wires off here so I don't have a bunch of loosey-gooseys. Let me get a pair, not a pair, I guess I just need a glove or two. No, two would be a pair, wouldn't it? I'm glad I have this work table here, but I have absolutely just cluttered it all to hell. All right, we got this grease. We got this .4 for the brakes. You guys, I bought this bike for Bo Mama last year during bike week because her dyno was down, right? And honestly, I thought they did a really good job of making sure everything was, brake pads were good, you know, everything was adjusted right. So I was kind of impressed, you know. But one thing they clearly didn't do is brake fluid, because that was old. All right, light coat of grease. Light, I say that, but I'm probably we're gonna get the front of it nice and good here. Light coat of grease. That's probably too light. Bad thing about doing this right here is I'm gonna get grease all over my damn whatever I'm not working on here. All right, let's see if that's enough. All right. Well, I don't like how tight that is in there. I mean, I knew it was gonna be the case, right? I should have left that glove on. You guys with experience are more than welcome to laugh at me. I would. My biggest concern right now is making sure I got that tape in there tight enough so I don't pull that string. Okay, I can already see a problem. Come on, get in there. There we go. All right, where are we at? Oh, okay, we're on the end. We're on the end. All right, we are on the end. Shit, I wasn't paying attention. This is why I'm only filming one of these. If you guys are gonna laugh, you only get to laugh once. I mean, you can laugh continuously. Well, this is great news, okay? This is great news. All right, we're gonna leave that there like that for now. All right, now I've got a mess. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna clean this grease up off this thing. I'm gonna do the other side. Then we're gonna solder the these. These go on this side, black ones go on the other side. All right, boys. All right, good news, good news. All the wiring works the first time. God, I forgot to bring my keys out here, but you guys just have to take my word for it. Hopefully in this same video, we're gonna be out on the road with it. So what I've done is I've got the wires all run. I wasn't sure how to route them from here. So I just kind of put them right here, and I did mock up each side of the whatever this is, and I put this little guy on here too, just to make sure these weren't going to be in the way, and it don't look like they're going to be in the way. So we're good to go. I have torqued the clamps down. Bo Mama wants the bars in line with the forks. I'm sure it might be a degree or two off. So now we're going to work on getting the grips on so I can run the throttle cables up. And then we're gonna get that front fascia all put together just to be, I want the front to be completely done. Then I can start putting the exhaust and stuff back on. So I'm really excited. It's the first time I've done this job, so we're not out of the woods yet, but I feel better now that that shit's done. So stay tuned, we'll be back soon. All right, boys, welcome back to day 4 of getting these bars done. I actually meant to do a wrap up on Thursday, but my old dumbass left this microphone and its receiver on all day, and it was all, battery was dead. So let me give you an update, and fingers crossed that we get this thing done here in the next couple hours. Probably shouldn't have said that out loud because that's just asking for trouble. All right, we got this whole front end put together. All the electrical works. I'm going to tell you right now that I ordered this brake line and throttle cable kit specifically for these bars, and the throttle cables are entirely too long. I hate it. So the way they're routed, they're actually in the housing. They kind of go in here and loop around. I don't know. I could probably put another 4-inch bars on here. I've got the throttle adjusted. I need to put these lock nuts down, but the problem I ran into the other day was well, man, I'm trying to get this in here. I don't have enough clutch cable to get in here. So I need to loosen that clutch pack up in there, that adjuster inside of there. Loosen it way up so I can put this on. We're gonna adjust the clutch. We're gonna bleed the brakes, fill up the transmission, and then the rest of it should just be assembly, like getting the air cleaner back on, getting out. This whole table was full of parts up until Thursday. So without further ado, we're gonna get that going. I don't think I need to film, once again, I don't think I need to film, you know, every little detail. If you guys don't know how to adjust that clutch pack in there, I've covered it many times. There's a million things, you know, on YouTube that show how to do it. I don't want this video to be any sort of tutorial. I don't want anything I do to be a tutorial. I get people sometimes reaching out to me, hey, Mike, how do you do this? Don't let me tell you how to do it. I mean, just because I figure things out, either on my own or I call in a friend, Shelby, usually, that doesn't mean I know what the fuck I'm doing, right? I just kind of figured it out. So, all right, boys, after working on this thing for 3.5 days off, here she is. Bo Mom and I both just took a quick circle around the neighborhood. We're going to film a little bit today. We're going to, I need to go to Osteen and pick up something from a guy if he answers the phone. But either way, we'll get out and ride it. I do have one problem. I did, gosh, I don't know if I can show you guys on here or not. We're going to try to get in there and see. If you can see the exhaust, yeah, I stripped the threads on that thing, and we're hoping and praying that that's just going to hold. Otherwise, it's going to be very expensive to get that out of there and retapped. As of right now, when we're riding around the neighborhood, I don't hear any exhaust leaks, so fingers crossed that it stays that way. I'm gonna get cleaned up, give that fella a call, whatever. We'll see you on the road. All right, boys. I actually rode Bo Mama's bike last night to go up to watch a band play for a little while. That was my real test ride, but it was dark and I didn't want our test ride footage to be in the dark. Look at that, man. It looks good. It looks so good. And the bike does too. Definitely can tell there's a difference between the 07 and the 14. I mean, the 14 is just a bigger bike in general. I mean, it's just how it is, right? But going 14s versus 16s, I could feel it last night. But I was telling her I can whip that thing around a lot easier with her 14s than I can with my 16s. Now, it might not just be because it's taller. Mine are also a lot wider. That's something that I noticed when I was putting hers on. It looks fine. I just, for some reason, in my mind, they were wider. I think it's good where it's at. All right, now that we've been here 30 minutes for Bo Mama to fill up her bike, she's ready to go. No, the pumps were slow for some reason. You guys, I'm not going to sound like all 100% enthusiastic today. I woke up this morning. Actually, I woke up several times throughout the night crying like a bitch because my throat was hurting.
Yes, you did. I heard him.
God, anytime I swallowed. Yeah, that's the next thing. We have to get that fucking compensator changed. Those ain't cheap.
Nothing is, I guess.
Nope. All right, we're going to let Bo Mama go in front. Look at that. Look at her.
Where are we going?
Daytona.
So.
Yeah. We'll go that way and pick up my Guitar Center order. We'll figure out from there.
Here we go.
So she's got 12s on her Dyna, and she even commented that the way the angle is for the Road King, that the bars are, the grips are closer to her on these. I mean, it could be the angle, but then again, I mean, the longer it is, it's going to cover two planes, right? It's going to cover the X and the Y axis.
Yeah, I think the Dyna is lower on it, maybe.
Yeah, and the forks might be a different angle too. Anyway, we're not trying to get all mathematical. Well, back to what I was saying. Yeah, I'm on Dayquil and cough drops. Yeah, it hurt, man. It hurt so bad. Like and this morning you get up and I had, ice water and coffee, and neither one of them made them feel good right away. Yeah, we never have a plan, really. But I've got a new power supply for my pedal board to go pick up at Guitar Center over in Daytona, and then we'll figure out from there. I don't know if I'm in the mood for any beverages today the way I feel. Well, we'll find out. What? You guys see how she looked at me right there?
I'm calling bullshit on that one.
Boy, she calling your old uncle out. You guys better attack her fervently. So, you guys see, I know picking up LED lights on camera, the frame rate sometimes messes with it, but if you can tell, that tail light's just flickering. And it's not in the foot brake, it's in the handbrake up front. So I replaced the switch. I'm thinking that's an obvious solution, right? Well, it's not that. It's not seating all the way, now, forward. Now I know that. So I think I'm going to have to replace that master cylinder, which is fine because it's all chewed up from .4 anyway. There's a little, the push tube that makes the brake pressure. Maybe it's not coming out far enough. I don't know. Maybe I wish I could shim it. That'd be great. That ain't got to replace nothing. Yeah, compensator, and then I'm going to need to take it to a shop and have that. Apparently, you can tap those threads out on the heads for the exhaust stud without removing the head. I didn't snap anything off, so the hole's there. The only problem is metal shavings, right? I mean, a professional would know what to do with shop vacs and whatever. I'm not a professional. It's just crazy that, again, not being a professional, it took me 4 days off, essentially, to do this thing. And aside from, like, having to jump through
hoops to get it done on some of these things, like taking all the shit off that why would you need to take that off? But everything went smooth. Everything went smoothly, and until the very last part that I put on the motorcycle. Like, come on, man. There's no such thing as an Uncle Bogator project that doesn't have some sort of additional hiccup as we go. It's just how it works. And I guess the gods of motorcycle maintenance crises knew, hey, this is going too smoothly for him. So we better intervene now. And they did, buddy. I'll tell you what, they did. Oh, let me catch up. Look at her, man. She's
what? Slowpoke.
Anyway, we're gonna ride over to Daytona. You guys don't need to see every bit of that. I don't have a whole lot to talk about anyway. And then from there, I will see where we go. I'm hungry already. I tell you what, man. I eat eggs pretty much every day, whether I cook them or I get them from McDonald's. And they're just not filling. I'm always hungry, like within 2.5 hours of eating eggs. Every time. Anyway, we'll see you down the road. All right, boys. Okay, so we went to Guitar Center. I picked up my pedal board power supply. And then we decided to have a little Four Rivers barbecue, something I've always wanted to try and never did. It was okay. We both got sandwiches, and I think the bun was really dry, and that kind of detracted. The barbecue tasted good. The barbecue sauce tasted good. It's just the dry bread kind of whatever. Look at this. And Bo Mama threw out a challenge to me back there. I was hungry, but it's like you had options where you could get, 2 sides or a side and a drink. And I'm thinking, well, I'm just going to get a side and a drink right here. Let's turn here. I think we can go this way, right? Yeah. And I let her order first because your old uncle's kind of a gentleman, right? Kind of. And the lady said, do you want any sides? And she said, yeah, mac and cheese and fries. I'm like, oh, okay, well, I can't bitch out and get one side. If a little old 110-pound wife was getting 2 sides, I got 2. Anyway, I'm full of the tick, man. But we're headed down. We were looking for something to do that wasn't Saints and Sinners. I mean, I love Saints and Sinners, but we always go there. I wanted to try something different this time. So we're heading down to Main Street. We found there's this guitarist that died like a month ago from a heart attack. And man, it was just such bad news to hear. So we're going to another memorial of his only because there's a bunch of bands playing. And we're looking for, it's got to be the stage, right? Main Street Station right here, right past Boot Hill. I'm trying to figure it out. Hopefully we can find some good parking. The good thing about Main Street is nothing. No. Outside of Bike Week and Biketoberfest, there's always some stuff going on down here, but it's not stupid crowded like during those Biker Weenie Fest or whatever. Yeah, we got bands. That's Main Street Station. Okay. That Jeep needs to go to jail. Don't park here.
Yeah.
Yeah, what are you doing? Oh, you want to get up on that? Yeah, we're going to get up on that. We're going to do a U-turn, a sharp U-turn, and get up on the sidewalk. You good with that?
Oh.
Sharp U-turn. Okay.
Whoop.
There we go. See, we got Rockstar parking anyway. Did you make it, or did you fall down back there?
I did.
Okay.
Fuck off.
Wait, no, that's a legitimate question. This girl is scared to death of U-turns, and she does them fine.
I am not anymore. I'm getting used to them.
Man, she's always like, oh, another U-turn. And then she crying in her helmet. I got to stop recording.
Oh,
Just
my
kidding.
God.
She ain't that bad. She's okay.
In the beginning, yes, I was. I
In the
hated
beginning,
them.
God created the heavens and earth. Okay. All right. I'm not getting my camera out here, guys. This video is just going to be like maintenance and the on motorcycle stuff because I'm not 100% and I just don't feel like carrying that thing around. We'll see you.